Welcome back to the Hard4Games channel, everybody. I'm your host, Tony, and today we're taking a look at an updated version of the EarthBound 64, aka Mother 3 fan recreation demo. This is a very unique update because instead of showcasing more, they're actually honing in and showcasing less. They've decided to take their time with the battle system and save that for later. So in this, you're not going to see any enemies, and of course, no battles. There are even fewer places to explore, but what's here is way more vibrant and detailed. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and you'll see what I mean.
Hello, it is me, Salsa, and welcome to the EarthBound 64 Recreation Exploration Demo. Have a look around and tell us what you think. If you find any bugs or problems, let us know. Hope you enjoy.
So I thought that was a pretty cute way to start the demo. It also introduces us to a different character, which is nice. So unlike previous versions here, Flint cannot jump, but that's okay. You may notice that this space looks a little bit more vibrant, looks a little bit more detailed. We're just going to go ahead and walk around for a little bit. And we get a nice little camera change there, a little abrupt, but that's okay. Unfortunately, the game doesn't really know what to do when we run into a wall. Similarly, we're going to get a little camera change as we go off in this direction, but there is nothing to do over here, unfortunately. Previous builds had different things in these directions. Sometimes it was just an empty pit. One time there was a pig mask soldier over on this side that would talk to you. Not anymore, though.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
This is a little bit better in terms of the camera, but still a little hard to see. In the previous builds, I really had to struggle to get footage that didn't feel claustrophobic, whereas this particular build definitely feels a lot better in that sense. And if you press Control F, you have some camera control, which is very nice. Now, unfortunately, you cannot shift the camera to a position and then resume the game with the camera in that position. This is just for exploring when you're not controlling Flint. Yeah, see you soon. That's what I thought when I saw all the EarthBound 64 ads, that I would see the game soon. Here's one of the famous locations from the screenshots back in the day. Again, the camera's a little janky here, but I mean it's not bad. Yeah, it is. It depends on where Flint is. None of the NPCs talk at the moment. In previous versions they did, but I think they're kind of honing that in a little bit. One comment I always get when I showcase footage from this is, oh, is this N64 compatible? Will this work on real hardware? No, not at all. This is not in an N64 emulator right now. And I am 100% fine with that. Honestly, we've been waiting this long for any kind of recreation for EarthBound 64/Mother 3. And I don't really feel it's necessary to put an additional restriction on what constitutes a good recreation in terms of platform. Content, sure. Controllability, sure. Enjoyment level, sure. But whether it's actually on an N64 or not, I really do not care. You know, at this point we've waited so long, so just, you know, take what you can get. I really wish I could swivel the camera behind Flint. That's part of the reason why it feels claustrophobic. Yeah, I really don't like not being able to see in front of me. Granted, I can move the camera around, but I would still like to see what's going on when I'm controlling my character. Hopefully that will be adjusted. I'm not sure if maybe the original screenshots of this game were not indicative of that kind of camera control. I'm not exactly sure, but regardless, for the recreation, I'd be perfectly happy with a camera that's behind your protagonist. So here is an area that was showcased in the previous build, but it looks a lot different here. And in a very good way. Now, the previous iteration was just crawling with enemies and battles and such, which was absolutely fine, but it was a lot less detailed than this. I think they did just an excellent job. Great lighting effects. We got the pipe running through the forest, mushrooms, trees, all this stuff. The textures look good. Overall, I'm a big fan of what they've turned this into. And it just goes on for days, which is kind of fun. So that is it for today, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. I do think that this paring down of the demo is of benefit. I think that it allowed them to spend a little bit more quality time on each space versus just sort of trying to kick out as much quantity as possible. And if you want to stay up to date with this project, make sure to stay tuned to the channel because I will be posting more when more is available. I will also go ahead and put a link to their Discord in the description below. Aside from that, thank you all for watching, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and I hope to see you all next time.